Hi guys, welcome back to my amazing kitchen. And if you are new here, kindly click on that subscribe button right now and join the amazing family today. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a very simple, quick and delicious pasta recipe with you that you can whip up on a busy weeknight. My children's absolute favorite, and I know you are also going to love this as well. You probably even have all the ingredients at home right now. So let's get right into it. We need some Italian herbs and some salt. We also need my homemade all-purpose marinade and my mixed pepper sauce. I also have a mixture of spices and I'm going to list it down below, but if you have my homemade jollof seasoning, you can use that as well, as it contains all the spices we are going to be using today. One chopped onion, a very large one, and my minced meat, and I'm using lean ground beef. And you know I love my passata. We are definitely using passata, but you may use any other tomatoes. And this is the pasta I will be using today, but feel free to use any pasta of your choice. You can even use some spaghetti. I'm going to heat up some oil, add my ground beef and cook it on low heat. If your meat is not lean, you would want to cut down on the amount of oil you are going to use. It is really important to cook your meat on low heat so your minced meat doesn't become crispy. We want our sauce to be juicy and tender, and very delicious. Unless you are going for a crispy pasta sauce, feel free to do that. I'm going to cook the meat until it is about 80% done, and then I add my Italian herbs, and Italian herbs contains thyme, basil, oregano. So if you don't have it and you have thyme, just add a little bit of thyme, a little bit of basil, and you are good to go. Add all the seasonings and my homemade all-purpose marinade, which you can replace with ginger paste, and my mixed pepper sauce. This is actually optional, but if you add it, it will take the flavors to the next level. This mixed pepper sauce is really that good. I will link it down below so you can check it out. Continue to stir until all the spices are well mixed with the meat, and then add your chopped onions. And I'm adding the chopped onions at this stage because I want it to be visible in the sauce. That is why I didn't add it at the very beginning. So if you don't like that, you may start with your onions and then add your minced meat. That will work too. In goes my passata. And you know how I love my passata. It makes my life really easy in the kitchen. Add it and mix everything together. If you don't have passata, just use any tomatoes that you prefer and adjust your cooking time. That's all. Now cover and continue to cook on medium-low heat for about 20 minutes, stirring in between or until the tomatoes are fully cooked down. Don't forget to stir in between or it may catch at the bottom of the pan. Halfway through the cooking time, I'm going to boil my pasta because I want it to be done just at the time that my sauce would be ready. I didn't have enough of the pasta I showed you, so I added a handful of some penne pasta too. I check back on my sauce and it is cooking beautifully. I can't wait to dig in. You need to be here to smell all the beautiful aromas coming out of the kitchen. Next, I add a tablespoon of sugar, and the sugar is going to balance out our dish. It will take away some of the acidity from the tomatoes. So if you haven't tried this before, try it, and I'm sure you will notice a difference in the way you cook your tomato sauce. Froina, why you so cold? Can you tell how delicious this is going to be? I'm sure you can. Now add your pasta straight from the pot into the sauce. So you don't want to rinse it under your tap with any cold water, but you scoop it straight out of your pot and into the sauce. The starchy water from the pasta is even going to help the sauce stick properly to your pasta. It coats it beautifully and it makes your pasta dish really juicy and moist. If for some reason your dish becomes really dry because maybe the ratio of sauce to pasta is off, you can even add a little bit of the water from your cooked pasta to your dish and it will loosen everything up beautifully. So that's a free tip right there. So continue mixing the pasta with the sauce until everything is beautifully coated and juicy and yummy like this, and let it cook together for about a minute or two and it will be ready to be served. Sometimes I even add vegetables to this, so if you have some vegetables lying around, feel free to add it and you would have added extra nutrients to this dish. One thing I like about this dish is that it heats up beautifully the next day. So if you have some leftovers, just toss it into a dry pot, cook it for about 5 minutes, and if it's becoming dry, you just add a splash of water and it will look very refreshing like it is on the day you cooked it. Okay, so now enough of the talking. Let's plate up and enjoy our hard work. Yeah, because we worked hard for this. Anamebua. I really hope that this video has convinced you that cooking a very yummy and nutritious meal for your family doesn't have to be anything complicated. Try this recipe and I know you are going to love it. So, until I come your way next time with another yummylicious recipe, please remember that cooking should always be fun and exciting. So, try to cook each meal with love and see it radiate through the hearts of your family. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.